Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel. I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to be taking you through a lower body strength session. Hey, beautiful. Just been for a dog walk. That's 5,000 steps ticked off. Hey, it's what you want for a Saturday morning. What a start. And I'm just putting together, I was going to say producing then, my little pre-exercise snack. And it's nothing special. It's a little bit of sourdough, banana and honey. You can't go into your training session on an empty tummy. I never like to. So we're going to rustle up a quick snack and we'll get amongst it. So I'll see you in a sec. Right then, we've got 60 grams of sourdough. We've got 60 grams of banana. And for the final touch, I'm going to place the food on the kitchen scale. I'm just going to have 10 grams of honey. A little bit of salt. There you go. When I'm training early in the morning, which I don't usually train on a Saturday, but because I was absolutely wrote off on Monday with that flu, I'm about to push my exercise and my training a day after. So Saturday morning just means I've got to wrap it up, wrap the last session up of the week. And when something like that happens for yourself, like if Monday doesn't go to plan or whatever, like you still got the rest of the week to do what you need to. And I think if we just have that approach with quite literally everything, you'll be in a better place. You'll be more consistent and you'll just have a better mindset towards your training and your exercise and your nutrition especially, because one day, missing a day, whatever it may be, in the grand scheme of things is absolutely nothing. It's just what you do next. That's the most important thing. So yeah, I don't mind training on a Saturday, but ideally it gets wrapped up by Friday. But there we go. So yeah, I'm going to take you along with me for a lower body session. Welcome to the leg session. So first up is the seated hamstring curl. I always do a hamstring exercise before, well, at the start of every session. Whether that's a seated hamstring curl or a lying hamstring curl. Either or, they're both fantastic. I just find they warm up my knees. Obviously they're going to work the hamstrings and it just makes everything feel that much better throughout the whole session. So I'll do about 2 warm-up sets, which will take me to my first weight I want to get stuck into. And we're going to do two working sets on this. And by working sets, it's going to push me hard, because that's what we want, right? So you don't need to take long in between your warm-up sets, but you do need to bridge the gap when it comes to getting to the weight that you want to be using. Some exercises you'll have to take 2 warm-up sets. Depending how kind of strong you are with regards to the weight you're using, you might need to take 3 warm-up sets. That's fine. Like you want to, by the time you get to your first weight you do want to be using, you want to be ready, right? You cannot just jump straight to the weight you want to use and expect to perform well. It's just not going to happen. First working set, this is going to push me hard because that's what we want, right? Oh, Jesus. Oh, tasty. Good. Good. That's what we want, right? That's what we want. That's what the muscles need. I'll rest up and I'll do one more set like that, and then be moving on to second up. We've got the leg extension, probably one of the most common leg movements that there is, and you'll find potentially in your program. Don't rush these, take your time. They are great exercise. We're going to build strong legs, strong knees, no bouncing, nice little pause at the top. Need tons of weight for this, and if you aren't really feeling it, if you kind of potentially if you aren't seeing any kind of physical change, then you're probably missing the mark a little bit with regards to kind of how you're doing it. Might mean just kind of resetting the weight a little bit and taking time for it, just getting that tempo, that control, and that range of movement. Every muscle reacts the same, yeah? It needs a good enough reason to change. And I say this a lot with regards to kind of how to get the most out of the gym and our strength work. It is giving our body a reason to change, right? That's what it needs. So yeah, don't be scared to get stuck in. This is 20 down, so it's about 200 kg, I think. I was on 19 down last session, so this should be fun. Why not, eh? It's Saturday, okay? Why not put your legs in a bit of a pickle? Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. No swearing, hey, it's not good. There you go. Oh, Jesus. Good day. So again, I'm going to do the same as I did with the seated hamstring curl. For rest 2 to 3 minutes. Do one more set. Potentially a third set. Next up is single-legged leg press. Beautiful. I've just done my left leg, so move on to the right. Love this exercise, to be honest. Oh, fuck. Toughie. Always tough. Same sketch again. Do one more set on here. And go next door to the classroom. Right then, ladies and gents. As you know, you may not know, but now you will do. One of my favourite lower body exercises. At the minute, probably my favourite. I absolutely love the 45-degree hip extension. I'm just going to slow things down. I'm going to pause at the bottom, pause at the top, just to make life a little bit harder. And I'll end up doing a few more reps than what I would typically do. I like to keep pretty much all of my working sets between 5 reps and up to 10, maybe 12, but usually just 10. Always encouraged to keep, for anybody, I think, being in that type of kind of area with the amount of reps you're doing, I think it's a good place to be. I'd rather do less reps with a heavier weight than more reps and a lighter weight. Look, they're both fine. They're both absolutely gonna allow us to progress, but that's kind of where my thoughts lie on how I choose my weight selection and the amount of reps that I like to do per exercise. And in a set, I'm going to do 2 challenging sets on here. And how I'm going to do it, I'm going to get to a point in this first set where, yeah, I'm pretty much thereabouts, completely done in. I'm going to rest about 30 seconds and I'm going to go again. And then I'm going to pack this up and I'm going to go home. Slightly different way I've been doing things this session. This session's been a bit rushed, so it hasn't been ideal, but we've covered what I've needed to in the space of time I've had. Oh, Jesus Christ. Good. So about 30 seconds and we are going to go. Oh, we're going to go again. I am glad I had that sourdough, honey and banana. Jesus. My legs are done, you know. Legs are done. All good though. All good. And come on in. Oh. I'll tell you what, stick a fork in me, I'm done. Oh, Jesus. There you go, ladies and gents, something a little bit different. I have enjoyed this. More of these to come, that's for sure. Got to get home. I'm out of breath, Jesus. Over and out. What is it, the old YouTube saying? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Much love.